What's up, guys? This is Brown with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with comicbookinvest.com, and in this video I'm going to give you my classic pick of the week for August 8th, 2018. Speaking of comicbookinvest.com, and speaking of August, if you're in Boston this weekend, August 10th through the 12th, make sure you check out Fan Expo. Great show. If you can't make it to the show, check out Fan Expo's website. They got a lot of great comics for sale, so either way you can, either go to the show or check them out online. I always do weekly picks videos, and I've been getting some comments just like this one. He says, here's an idea for your channel. If you want to, how about a classic book weekly recommendation for guys like me who dig older titles? You asked for it, so I'm here to deliver it. So enough yappity yap yap, and let's get into this video. Now for my classic pick this week, I think this is a book that I wouldn't say is undervalued, but I think is underappreciated. And I'm talking about Avengers 196. That's right. From Dave Michelini and art by George Perez, we're talking about the first full appearance of the Taskmaster. Now, he did briefly appear in 195, but 196 is credited first full appearance, and I think it's a great book. I know people are aware of it, but I definitely don't think this book gets as much love as it should. So who is this Taskmaster? Taskmaster, also known as Tony or Anthony Masters, is normally a supervillain, but he's also sometimes an anti-hero or a sleeper agent. He's also known as a mercenary that's hired as a training instructor by various criminal organizations. He's an enemy, sometimes an ally, of Deadpool. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, and his power, he has the ability to mimic the physical movements of anyone he witnesses. He then used that power to observe superheroes' fighting techniques. He conducted a bunch of robberies, and he also trained a bunch of junkie criminals and polished them up into more professionals, some of his most notable students being Crossbones and Cutthroat. Taskmaster's also recently shown up on the Disney XD Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. He's been in numerous episodes. He's been in there with Spider-Man and Deadpool. Great cartoon if you haven't watched it, by the way. There was also rumor that Taskmaster was originally supposed to be in the first Deadpool movie, but Fox lost rights to the character, so they pulled him back. Who did they lose the rights to? None other than Marvel itself. So I imagine it's only a matter of time before Taskmaster shows up in the MCU or somewhere else, but he's going to be showing up. Great character. So now that I mentioned why I like this book, let's go ahead and take a look at what it's been selling for recently. We'll go to this website right here. It's called coverprice.com. You type the title in, the issue number, and then just click enter or go. It's thinking and bring us up to it. And it's cool because it'll give you all the editions for it. It has Marvel Legends reprint, direct edition, newsstand, and British. I'm just going to click, we'll just say the direct edition because it's probably the most common out there. And it brings it right up here. You can add it to your collection if you have it. You can add it to your wish list. You can even go out there and try to buy it. But what I'm interested for this video is the value overview. This is great because it gives you the last recorded sales value. It says the Raw comic was sold on August 3rd for $43, and it has a current upward trend, I can't say it, for 3.27%. It even gives you the typical sale. It's a graded comic. It's 9.4 average sale, and it's $151. It also gives you the typical sale for a Raw comic, which is at $40.68. So you can click on more info here, but for the purpose of this video, I really just wanted to give you an idea of what the comic is actually selling for right now. Now, as much as I like this book, I do think some of that price represents the fact that this was published in June of 1980, so I'm sure there's a lot of copies that were produced. That probably reflects why the price isn't too high. I still think this is a great book for your collection. I think the price point for it is on par. I would definitely pick this up if you can, if you haven't already done so, especially if you can get it in a near mint or even a graded. 9.8 if you find the right price, definitely pick it up. It's only a matter of time. I think this book will see a nice bump because you know he's going to appear in the MCU or somewhere else. There's a lot to do with this character. I think we haven't seen the last of him by any means. That's not even the right way to say it, but he has a bright future, and that's why this is my classic pick of the week.